All right, we are live. I am so excited to introduce to you this creative and creator, and you all know her. Or if you're new to this group, maybe you don't. But this is HeatherHz, the frequency fairy. insert something fun sounding. And we just finished Trust Club. You've graduated Fuck Your Fears, and I'm so proud of you about what you're bringing, which is already in production. It's so funny. I have your thing open. It's the cosmic. Say what it is, because you're dancing on my screen. I don't have the title.
The ebook that I've just written is called the Cosmic Playbook, and the community that I'm building, or we're building, I'm not in charge. Nobody's in charge. It's called the Cosmic Playground, and it's going to be a space where people can share their art, connect with other creators, play together, share their wins, share their swamps, all in a really supportive, welcoming space.
Amazing. And so you just way back when this COVID epidemic started, you had a live event that you planned, people were showing up, there was all this to do. Actually, it's a nice full circle.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So share a little bit about that, because it feels this is connected.
Oh,
yeah.
It's super connected, because the thing that really planted the seed was doing the Video Vixen Challenge. So for anyone who's like on the fence about doing that on July 18th, like just fucking do it. Because in December 2019, when I did the Video Vixen Challenge, I think one of the prompts was like, what are you passionate about? Or what's something you've always wanted to do, or something like that. And I talked about how when I was a teenager, since I was a teenager, I've had this idea of creating like a creative community center, recreation center that had a gallery that doubled as an event space, and there would be free studio space and classes and support for creators. And doing the Video Vixen Challenge, you know, it brought that up for me again and reminded me, like, I've had this passion idea for such a long time, like I can't die and not try to do it in some way. So that was what birthed the Let's Play party, which was ready to go. It had to be canceled just a few days before it was scheduled on March 15th, 2020. And we had 11 artists and 4 DJs already paid. I had a healing sound bath, and there was group art projects and immersive art. And Shane was also going to be leading a play shop there about getting out of your head and into your body and listening to yourself. And yeah, it was going to be epic. And pandemic happened, then I moved to another state, and now I'm finally feeling like stable enough to like revisit this and like make it real in some way. So that's where the Cosmic Playground Discord is coming in to start building that energy again. So
amazing. Now you really are a frequency fairy. Like, I know what Discord is, but just for everyone who doesn't, just share a little bit about the coolness of it.
So Discord is this platform where basically different communities can congregate, and they call each community like a server. So you can get invited to a server. They're usually free. And within the server, there's like multiple channels, or like, it's almost like a message board. Like a channel is like a different topic. And you can also like live stream from there, and you can have like locked channels that are for people with certain roles. Like you can have roles with different permissions. So like, let's say you want some gated paid content, you can do that easily in Discord. And like, I have on my Discord, on the Cosmic Playground Discord, that you can actually self-assign a role. So if you're an artist or a singer or a business owner, like you can click an emote on the on the post, and it'll automatically give you that role. And I make it so that you can select as many as you want, because most of the people that I attract are probably polymaths, because that's everybody in this group too. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do in Discord that I think Facebook has a lot of limitations, and also I like it because you're not getting distracted by all the other posts on Facebook when you're in a Facebook group. So yeah, that's what Discord is.
Amazing, amazing. And tell us about this ebook, because the group is, basically going to be using it's not just an ebook to sit back and read. It's pretty cosmic.
Yes.
Yeah, share about
Yes.
that.
And yeah, I mean, and that's why I call it a playbook, because it's not work. I mean, it is inner work, but it's playful, because doing self-care or just taking care of ourselves, like if it's not fun, if it's not playful, you're not gonna do it. And it's also difficult to create new habits when you don't have support and other people that are also doing the same thing. So, and personally, I don't think that I play enough, which is how the book came about and why I'm creating the community, because having those people there will keep me accountable too. And hold on, I feel like I'm meandering from your original question.
No, I think that's what we do. We just follow our impulse. So yeah, it's like, I mean, the question I asked is different than the question I'm thinking right now. So I'm wondering if it tunes in. I wanted to know like about it. It's not like a workbook. It's not a book you just read. Yeah.
It's not a book that you just read, but it is something that you can pick up anytime. Like, so the way that the book is structured is there's 6 sections. And when you pick it up, you start off with asking yourself, like, what do I need right now? Or right now I need, and then there's 6 sections. So you could say like, right now I need physical care.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Like ask everybody and then people who are watching. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So hold on. I'm actually not on Facebook right now, so I need to see what's happening.
Yeah.
Oop. I'm going. The internet is slowing. Oh, I didn't see the art that you made for it too.
Oh yes. Meet the creator. Awesome. I called you a play evangelist.
Ooh. Okay. I love that. Oh my God. But why can't I see the live?
Let's see. That's okay.
Society. Okay. Well, so we're just asking people, how do they
like what's the question? Like, what do you need? It's a really good question, and it's so simple. And I think that's what I really love about what I've seen about the ebook and just working with you on your process is like something I strongly believe in is really keeping it simple. Like we don't have to go down the rabbit hole of like existential chaos.
Just like what's wrong with me?
Yeah. How do I fix my whole life trauma? But just like, what do I need right now?
Yeah. So the different categories are rest and relaxation, to express myself. Right now, I need to remember who I am, physical care, connection, and pleasure. So each section, each category has like between like 5 and 8 practices that you can try. And yesterday, I actually went, what I'm going to be doing every week is showing up on Twitch to talk about each of these practices for like 30 minutes at the most. I don't want it to be too long because I'm recording them and I want them to be something that's like digestible when you look back on it. And it's not like, oh shit, this is a whole hour of content to look at. Right. And I want it to be something that you could do quickly, like as soon as you hear about it, usually you might get excited about it. And if you watch it for a whole hour, you might lose the juice to do it. So trying to keep it quick. And yeah, when you are asking yourself what you need, like the first answer is usually the best answer. Like, don't think about it too much. And like really feel into your body, like what you're needing and how you're feeling, not like in your mind what you think you need. So you want to like just do it together and like pick something?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. What I started to say was yesterday I talked about self-expression, and one of the practices was to go live without a plan on your favorite platform. And that was, and during that session, I talked about how doing the Video Vixen Challenge was something that really transformed a lot for me and like put me into action on the things that I really wanted to do. So I think it's a really powerful tool, and it seems innocuous, but it fucking makes things shift. I don't know why, or well, I do know why. And it's because you're being witnessed. And it also just like helps you become more confident, and you start to not, well, I started to not compartmentalize parts of myself for different people. I feel like I'm the same person around you or my mom or a client or my friends. And yeah, you don't feel like you have to hide. And I'm sure we all have this sentiment of like not wanting to share certain things on our regular Facebook page because there's certain people that would get upset. So it's important to have like a space like this where there's a lot of people, but you know that they're supportive. It's like the right well to go to be yourself. So, and then you can like get comfortable doing that and then go on your personal page. Okay, so, but let's do a new one. Yep. Let's, right now I need connection. Let's do it. Okay, so you can click on it. It's a clickable PDF, and it'll take you to the first page of that section. And for the expanded version of this book, I left it. There's no page numbers. You can just kind of scroll to the next page and be like, I don't want to do that. There's only 5, so it's not like a lot of scrolling. Let's see. So in connections, in the connection category, you have compliment a stranger, you can write down your gratitudes, reach out and send love to somebody, get flirty, flirt with somebody, you can schedule quality time, give and get hugs, connect with nature. What can we do right now? We could
I know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do?
Do that. Let's do that. And I also, there's someone, see, it's so funny, right? And I just want to speak to how simple and profound this is. I had a beautiful invitation to hop on the phone the other night with a friend. And I had so much energy. I didn't know what to do with myself. She's like, it sounds like you need an invitation. And I'm like, oh, right. Because I'm a projector just like you. And her outreach to me was the invitation that I sat down, I connected. And so actually that was the gift. And also right now I wanted to send her a little gratitude because we had the conversation. I was super grateful. Now it's 2 days later. I could very easily go in life and she could go in life, but just to send that note.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'll do that after, but let's compliment each other.
Well, first of all, you look radiant. I love your sticker, and you're just such a fucking firecracker, and I'm so happy that I get to work with you and that we met. And yeah, just excited to continue playing with you, and I'm really grateful for you inviting me to talk about what I'm doing.
Yes. Oh, I let that in. That felt so good. And I want to say, like, I see that reflection. I always think about, when you first were like, you expressed a need. You're like, I want you to be my coach. Like, I don't remember the exact words.
Yeah.
But I was really focused on parent coaching. And you're like, no, this is what I need. I don't care what else you're doing. Like, that's pretty fucking bold. I love that about you, and just watching you evolve over the years. And I know that everyone's watching you right now being like, oh, she's really got her shit together. And like, this is all great. And it's exactly what I feel when people say that to me. I'm like, you don't even know the resistance I used to have. So just like being with you and seeing how far you've come is just like, what a fucking honor.
I believe you, and I'm really taking that in, and thank you.
Yeah. So maybe speak to that a little bit, because I try to, and people don't believe me, but why did you make this? Like, what were you working with in your own process?
Well, initially, it was during one of our Trust Club sessions that we made like a self-care menu for ourselves.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, I could like put this together and keep it for myself. And then I was talking to a friend about, how we want to do things that help people. And I don't know, while I was talking to him, I looked through my files and I found this self-care menu, and I started to make like a mini version of it. And then I was like, I should expand on this, because some of it, you know, someone might hear like reach out and send love, or they might hear like compliment a stranger and they're like, well, how? Like, what am I allowed to say? And so, you know, I realized I could expand on these things, and each practice is just one page. It's just a couple of paragraphs. And I wanted this to be something that's, again, like quick and easy, because it's just really easy to overthink like how we should be nice to ourselves, especially if we haven't had support, like being in a coaching group where you have consistent support and learn about these things and have other people that see you doing it and you see them doing it. But I wrote this because I need it for myself as much as I want the rest of the world to. I just feel like the rest of the world would be, well, the whole world would be a brighter place if we gave these things to ourselves more often, and we could give from an overflowing cup when we take care of ourselves. And it's so much easier to take care of ourselves when we're around other people that are rooting for us to do that and who are doing the same things too. And that it you know, doing it imperfectly is okay. Yeah.
Yes, I want everybody to write that in the comments when you hear it. Doing things imperfectly is okay. It's not like, yeah, because that's so well said. It's like the word okay is over it. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. Like, let's just be okay. We don't need to be amazing or depressed. Like, let's just cruise in the middle and be okay.
Yeah. And that it's okay to like not be okay too. And that there's, you know, there's practices in that book that allow you to like meet yourself where you are if you're not feeling okay.
Right.
And yeah, I feel like I've not there were things that I wanted to do in the past, like to take care of myself, that I would give up on as soon as I did it wrong. Like if I committed to working out for X amount of days or something, if I missed one day, I'd be like, well, fuck that up. And then I wouldn't just pick up where I left off. And I think, you know, having a community of people that, you know, if you declare like, hey, this is my goal, and create some accountability, you'll have people like, hey, how's that going? You know? So that's why I wrote this. That's why I made a community around it, because I think it's easy to just like read something and then forget about it if you don't have other people that read it and they're like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, do you want to do a spring clean with me? Do you, you know, like, it just makes it easier to give it to yourself and you see everybody else doing it and being in that same energy.
Amazing. I'm so friggin' proud of you. Like, as you're talking, I'm just like, yeah, I have this little bird on my shoulder that's like, look what the fuck. Like, it's really, you know, since we met, I know community connection support is like your values, and delivering it in your special frequency way. You're a DJ, you're an artist, you're a lyricist. So how can, yeah, I know. How can people get it? Is it in pre-sale? Like, what's the deal with it right now?
Okay, so I'll put the link in the comments after this, but I'm selling it on PayHip. And right now, if you pre-order before July 18th, you get a free Yoga Nidra meditation. And the actual ebook releases on August 8th. So if you pre-order it, you'll get an email that will let you know where the download link is to get the ebook. And you know, it's a clickable PDF, so you just click on the section and it'll take you where you need to go. And go in the Discord and tell us about your experience and share it.
Amazing. So you can pre-order.
And I'll put the Discord link also.
Yes, I was going to say, and you can join the group right away. And the cool thing about it, like you said, is that it's not on a social media that has other places to go get lost in. So that's that. Yeah. And what's next? Oh yeah, go ahead.
And I want to say the Discord is always going to be free. You don't have to buy the book to be in that community. That's open for everybody. Yeah. There will eventually be some like locked channels for people who do buy the book, and so there'll be content for people who we do invest in that too.
Great. So great. Yeah, I guess I have another question because I know you, when you were doing Let's Play, you involved kids and families, like that was really important to you. And so would you say this is good for older teenagers, or like who's it for?
Hmm.
Or
I would
what are
say,
they suffering with? Like, who would turn to you if they want to support you? It's beautiful. But if they're really having stuff, like what kind of stuff would this help with?
it would help with feeling confused about, like, if you like to do a lot of different things and you find yourself like, oh my God, I have to pick one thing, or I'm not doing enough, especially if you think you're not doing enough. I think this is good for creators like that. I think it would be better for older teens because I think I do say a couple F-bombs in the book, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Good to know, yeah.
But not that many. But this is for people that also feel like maybe if they've even never meditated, or if they feel like they're not doing enough self-care for themselves and they're curious about it, it's a really good like beginner mindset kind of way of doing things. And because there's no like, oh, you have to do it in 30 days, or like it's not like artist's way or something like that, which I want to do myself, by the way. I've been told by a lot of people, including you, to do it. Yeah. But this is just much more free, and I think it's just a good place to start because it's no pressure, and it's something that, you know, you're asking yourself in the moment, what do you need from this? And I think asking yourself that question a lot can really be transformative for the rest of your life too. So if you've noticed that you don't ask yourself what you need, this book is for you.
Great. I'm just going to make a note. I think that's so brilliant. So it's for creatives. It's like when you get that, what I hear is it's an instant. So because if you're a creative and there's an instant where you can catch,
yeah,
well, like go down into the rabbit hole and then wait for that upswing. It's like, it's for instant. It's not like, it's new practices and habits to get you from being, okay, awesome. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Amazing. And just maybe drop something in the bucket of like, what's next? What are you working on right now? What do you want this society's juice to help you propel forward?
Well, what's next is, building this space and bringing in more like-minded creators and weirdos who, want to just make shit happen, even imperfectly, and just enjoy being creative and letting go of perfection, and just focusing on play and pleasure. Beautiful. That's what I want that space to be. So if that sounds fun to you, come play with us.
Yes, yes, great. Perfectionist weirdos.
And,
I know.
And there will be, I'm in talks with a bunch of really awesome women about doing interviews about the cool things that they're doing and talking about concepts in the book. And, I'll be inviting them each week to, like, maybe we'll have like a guest speaker to talk about the different practices. And there'll be guided art meditation. I'll be streaming on Twitch. All the things will be streamed on Twitch. And I'm going to figure out a way to stream things into, well, you can stream into Discord eventually. And so there'll be more community things going on in that space as it grows. So
amazing. Amazing. I'm super excited. We're coming off this big full moon about like creating projects and maturity, and I really see that. And so I'm super excited for you and for everyone who joins. And of course you're in this group, so if anybody has any questions, they can send you a message.
Yes, feel free.
Amazing.
DMs are open.
Yes. All right. Well, I see.
You.
Yeah, some people showed up and comment. So even if you just share like with the practice that we did today, maybe you can compliment Heather or yourself, or but take an action. Like the process that she offers is about like right now. So do it. All right. Thank you, sister, for showing up. And I will
do it. Also do it and go in the Discord and share how it felt to do it too. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, everybody.
All right. Bye. Take care.